up, snipers? Stock Sniper Nick here, and tonight we're gonna go over the watch list for tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday, June 24th. Alright, like always, before we dive in, we give a quick sniper shout out to someone who put in some work in the chat today. And tonight, my sniper shout out is gonna go to my man El Chamo. Johnny, my dude, great trade today. So this watch list should be quick and easy, but what's great about this watch list is that we're in 2 out of the 4 stocks, and El Chamo actually took profit on one of the stocks that we're going to talk about. It's actually the first stock that we're going to bring up. It's this stock right here next to the chat, BRLL. He dip bought it like us into the end of the day, but he actually took his profits when it got a bounce in power hour. So Johnny, my man, quick little bag. We see you got the bag on D-Lock too earlier, so great job, $200 day. Keep it going, Johnny. Good stuff, man. Now let's go ahead and let's dive in to our watch list for tomorrow. Again, we have 4 stocks in the list, 2 that we're in overnight, and then 2 that we're going to talk about that we're just watching to see if it can make moves tomorrow morning. So the first one on the list is the one that Johnny actually profited off of, and that's BRLL. We're playing this one because it is a breakout here. A sub-penny play, a little bit of a riskier play. We went lighter in this position, but it's breaking out of this 0.0098 spot, and it was holding that spot all day. We still wanted to dip by this because it is the second big green day. So that's what we ended up doing. We put a low ball limit towards the end of the day, and in power hour, this did get a dip down to our limit right here at 0.0096. We went ahead and got filled right here at 326, and it did get a bounce, but the bounce didn't really hold. But we did get a close above 1, which is above that breakout. So that is what we're looking at for it to hold tomorrow. Ideally, it gaps up over that 0.012 spot where it's having troubles today. So if it isn't gapping up, we'll go ahead and use that 1 spot as a cut to take a small little bag. So that's what we got there. It's BRLL. It's trading pretty good volume today. Traded $884,000 today. So let's see if we can get some hype going again tomorrow and get that gap up and push in the morning. The next stock on the list is CRIS, C-R-I-S. This is actually a listed play. And there's no craziness behind this play. This play is pretty straightforward. We actually just went ahead and bought this at the end of the day because it's a first green day, right? The last first green day, it had a huge spike. So check this spikeability out, going all the way from 85 cents to 360 in 2 days. So we're not expecting anything that crazy, but we do like that the last time that it had a nice green day, it did gap up and get a push in the morning. It created a good support here at 133. So as I was holding that throughout the day, we went ahead and swung. Again, nothing crazy about this. Anyone could do this. It's very straightforward. It's a very slow-moving listed play. And we went ahead and took the risk here, swung at 137, and we're looking to take that overnight. We're risking this 133 spot. Ideally, this gaps up and gets a push at the open tomorrow like it did last time. If it isn't gapping up, again, nothing too crazy about this play. We're really only looking for a single. So if it doesn't gap up, we'll go ahead and take the scratch and take whatever's there. The next 2 stocks are stocks that we're not in, but we're still watching to see if they can make these potential moves. The first one is IPIX, I-P-I-X. And we're actually watching this one for a panic dip buy. This is an OTC huge runner that ran all the way from 17 cents to 65 cents today. So in 4 straight days, it went from 17 to 65. The breakout, the initial 52-week breakout here, is at 22. The crack finally kicked in. So now that this thing topped off at 65 and it's all the way down at 48, and it's also down even more after hours, we're looking for this to panic even more because it did get to 65. So that's impressive. So if this does panic, we're going to be looking at key support spots as we wrote here. We like the 35 support spot where it bounced last time, and then that breakout around here, the 24, 22 area. That would be ideal, okay? The further it panics, the better the quick bounce will be. And that's what's so rewarding about these OTC panic dip buys is that you could get a quick bounce. And this one actually already on day 3 over here, it got a little bit of a panic, but it held throughout the day. But this day it held that 36, 35 spot that we like. The sellers started to come in. Let's get more of you guys in there tomorrow morning to get that panic. And last but not least, guys, we always like to have one wildcard pick of the night. And our wildcard pick tonight is CYDY, which if you're in the group, you saw that we all made some pretty good money on this on Monday morning. That's the best thing that you could do on Monday morning is get a gap up and a push like CYDY did. After it closed over here when we got it towards the end of the day, it gaps up in the 380s and gets a push, and we get a push to sell right here at $3.99. This stock kept going actually. So really impressive move here with CYDY coming from 320 this initial first day, breaking out, or actually it didn't even break out the first day, it just made that really nice green day. And then the first green day led into the breakout the next day, got a push, and then today you get some consolidation and it holds for a third green day. So we really didn't think it was actually going to continue all the way up to 450. Very impressive move here by CYDY. We went ahead and took the meat of the move. Now, if it continues tomorrow for that fourth green day, you got to keep in mind this is coming up from the 320 area. Okay, so if it does get a push, we're actually going to be looking for a short here. This is the wild card pick of the night. We've played these longs so many times that we know when these things start to look tired. So we're going to be patient. We're not in a rush here because it did create some good support today throughout the day at 437. But if this one does gap up and push tomorrow, get a nice healthy push, we're going to be watching to see that fourth green day, see when that backside is going to kick in. Because it is going to come sooner or later, and we do think a big pullback will happen, just like on the last breakout. When it broke out, it actually only lasted till the second day, and it dipped all the way from the 380s down to 3. So the higher this goes, the better. But if this one continues for that fourth day and gets a really good push, maybe a squeeze, then we're really going to be eyeing it down. So let's see what can happen right here with CYDY. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, it's always a great time here on these Tuesday nights. Hope you guys enjoy your Taco Tuesday night. For the group, the rest of the group, much love my snipers. We will see you guys early in the chat tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we got Webinar Wednesday. We're going to break down some good trades this week. Alright snipers, talk to you tomorrow. Much love.